Now, a day after the CBI made 3 arrests, including a close aide of Dayanidhi Maran in connection with the telecom exchange scam, the former telecom minister is playing the victim card. He is crying political conspiracy in his charge against the CBI. The DMK strongman is accusing the investigative agency, that is the CBI, of torturing his associates to testify against him. Maran is also dragging the RSS in, claiming the arrests by the CBI were only made to please a few RSS leaders. This is how he's reacting when our correspondent Shabir caught up with him.
See, it is unfortunate that the investigation has been going for the last 8 years. The last 18 months, 3 of them have been called by CBI for more than 10 times. They have visited and they have been cooperating wholeheartedly. But unfortunately, yesterday, they have been arrested and they have been ill-treated. They have been given a third-degree treatment. And they have been asked to give a statement alleging that there was a link with me and Sun TV, my residence Sun TV. So if they give a statement, they will be let go. Since they have said that it's not truth, they have said that they can say what is true, they have been arrested and detained. They have been hit, they have been made, all kinds of harassment has been done to them, which is unfortunate because one expects the Premier Bureau to do a fair investigation and bring the facts out. It should be a fact-finding investigation. But unfortunately, it looks as that a fixing investigation has been going on. In fact, I've clearly given that in the FIR they claim that the alleged loss is about more than 1 crore. And I've given them bills, say, because all of them are been given to them, the detailed billing of CDR saying that no such thing has ever took place. My average billing for the period was 7,000 rupees a month. And I said there's no gross abuse, there's never of kind that can be done. Moreover, these meter readings...
But why do you think that they are trying to fix you? Who is trying to fix you?
So you only want that. You don't want any. You don't want my part. You only want to know whom I. See, it is very quite obvious that when CBI is trying to fix me, is trying to say whether I get a feeling they're trying to please some RSS ideologists who claims to please them, because CBI should at least come out and say we have facts, we are going ahead. We don't have facts, we are dropping it. But unfortunately, in this case, they do not have facts. They are arresting people so that they can forcing them to give some false statements against them.
But how do you say that they don't have facts, sir? Because they have been investigating this case for a very long time. And I think after detailed investigation, these are the first arrests that have been made in this case, sir. How do you say that they don't have any facts?
Again, my thing is this, if there are facts, they should have arrested me first.
You were one of the first people to talk about this case. But right now, Mr. Maran says that, there is no evidence against him. Can you just shed some light?
But he said the same thing in 2011 when I exposed this. I tell you, I wrote 4 articles. And all the articles were based on the CBI finding or the BSNL file notings. There were 323 lines which were completely kept out of the records of the BSNL. It was not in the BSNL office. It was housed in Maran's residence in Boat Club and in the name of the Chief General Manager of BSNL. And the CBI unearthed this. 323 lines were secret lines. This was admitted in the BSNL file. When I will tell you, after Maran resigned as minister, he wanted 2 lines for himself out of these 323 lines. 24371500 to 24371799 is 300 lines. These 300 lines consisted of 24371515 and 1616. Maran wanted these 2 lines. After he ceased to be a minister, you convert it into MP quota. See what the BSNL says. For effecting the conversion of the above numbers from free of cost lines to chargeable quota, that means these 300 lines were free of cost, kept outside billing, kept outside your IT system. A secret exchange was created in his house. Now he wanted 2 lines out of this. That is why this whole fraud came out. If he had not asked for these 2 lines, the CBI would have investigated, but the BSNL records would have suppressed the whole thing. So, these 2 lines, because it is given, the main line 2437 1500 has to be suppressed, and 2437 1515 and 2437 1616 have to be created at ordinary numbers with STD facility in the MP category. Why suppress the 2437 1500? Because it consists of 300 numbers. Maran said this is false. He had only one number, and that was 2437 1500. That is not correct. So he said he will file a defamation against me. Then I brought out all these facts and wrote, Mr. Maran, you are welcome to file a suit again. Welcome, Mr. Maran was the headline of the article. In 2011, July, I wrote, he ran away without filing the suit. So the lie which he was telling at that time, and he ran away without filing the suit. At that time he was a minister, and he had to resign as minister. Of course, not in connection with this, in connection with Max's case. So he had to resign as minister.
Is the DMK backing you, sir? Because earlier the DMK leader said that you are capable of defending yourself. Is the DMK backing you, sir?
Listen, where am I standing? Where am I standing? Where am I standing? Here, will fight it out legally. All the legal. But if they are going to hit me below the belt, then I am also ready for it.
The issue is that if the CBI undertakes an action, the obvious answer is for rich people like Murasali Maran or Dayanidhi Maran to go and fight it in the courts and say that I don't trust the government, so please let the court monitor the CBI investigation. There are so many other reliefs. But just holding a press conference and saying I'm innocent, who's going to believe it? Particularly since the rise in the wealth of the Marans and their misuse of office when Karunanidhi was Chief Minister is extraordinary. You just see their background, where they were, what their economic position was, say, 30 years ago, and what it is today.